Hi, journalism students. So it's good to see you today virtually. I guess I always want to say that. I want to say I'm happy you're here. So I just did. So today we're going to be introduced to WeVideo, which I've talked about a lot so far this year, but we have not actually gotten to work with yet. In class, we have gotten what's going to serve as our raw footage for creating our first practice news package. We interviewed each other in groups, and if you were in cohort R, I asked you to record your own reporter's stand up and closing, and I'm going to be sharing with you some of the interview responses that other students in person got once we set up our accounts. It's going to be important that you watch the videos this week and into next week because they're going to serve as important tutorials, especially if you are only at home. So this is the website for WeVideo. I just wanted to show it to you. We're going to start our conversation by watching a very brief video that highlights some of its features. A lot of us come to the classroom with different backgrounds when it comes to video editing. Some of us have used Final Cut Pro if you've taken Digital Cinema 1 or 2 or both. Final Cut Pro is obviously something we're very familiar with if we've taken those classes. WeVideo is going to have a lot of those features. It does not have all the features. However, it does have a lot of things that Final Cut Pro doesn't offer us that will make our work this year that much better. So let's go ahead and watch this. I'm not sure if I make it full screen if my face is going to disappear, so just a heads up. Oh, I'm still there. Good.
At WeVideo, we believe everyone has a story to tell, and that video is the best way to communicate it. Our editor helps you tell your story, whether it's for family and friends, a company presentation, or a school project. To get started, upload some footage or import from your favorite sites. Pick an editing mode that suits your experience. Create your story by dragging and dropping the files into the editing space. Trim, adjust, and even apply a theme to give your video a style. Then just preview and publish to WeVideo and other sites. You can also collaborate with others on joint editing projects or edit on the go with our mobile apps. We give you the storytelling tools, you tell your story. Start creating today at wevideo.com.
I love that it has an app, and I would be super excited to actually try that out once we get comfortable with the program and using it this year. Each of you is going to find today that I will post a registration link for you to set up your account, and that's the first thing I'm going to ask you to do. You're not going to do anything with it today. I just need you to have that set so that if you're in person tomorrow or Friday, that we can from the get-go already see that you have an account. Some of us still need to upload our footage to one member's Google Drive because you're going to see, and I'm going to walk them through some steps when you're in person or in a tutorial video on how to get that raw footage from your Google Drive into WeVideo, and then from WeVideo to share it with other members of your group through WeVideo, not through Google Drive. We are going to be using today some of the tutorials that are present in the Academy of Scholastic Broadcasting classroom. We used this once before. We're going to use it again. So you're going to go to asbclassroom.com. You're going to choose student login. The password is going to, it might already be there. Nope. The password is going to be TOD as in dog, O. And I'm going to hit enter. Oh, that's not it. Goodness. Nope. Gosh, I thought I knew it. I already started this video. Let me go take a quick look at what I gave you guys the other day. I could have sworn that was it, and now my flow of my video is getting lost. Let me take a quick look at the 3 other screens I have in front of me now and go back and look. So this was when you guys were watching Video Journalism Basics. Topo, T-O-P-O. Okay. There we go. Well, I'll type it in the Google Classroom. All right. So you see here that there are courses. You're going to scroll down. We're not using the Video Coach courses right now. We're not using shooting interviews. We did those already. We'll talk about B-roll later. We're going to scroll down past here. Software tutorials is where we're going to go. And you're going to scroll all the way to the bottom. And you'll see one that says WeVideo Online Video Editing. You're going to click here. Okay. I provide you with a list of ones that I'm asking you to watch today. I'm not going to ask you to watch all of them because I think that's overwhelming to start with. We'll do some of them in class or in follow-up days. But I am going to have a couple chapters that you watch and some questions just as a measure of accountability that I put in the form of a Google form for you. Again, you just need to give evidence that you watched these and you're coming to the table tomorrow with more knowledge than you did before. But again, step one today, you have to register. Step two is you're going to watch the assigned tasks. They're pretty user friendly. You'll click on one, you'll make it full screen.
Hey everybody, and welcome to the tutorials on WeVideo. My name is Josh Cantrell, and I'm a certified editing instructor as well as being a high school media teacher.
High school teachers, they're always doing this stuff. So he will walk you through some of the stuff that I need you to be familiar with. Not all of us will be importing the footage directly. However, you will be looking to see where it's been shared with you. Regardless, I want you to be equipped moving forward how when you do your own stories and have your own videos, whether they be on your cell phone or a camcorder, depending on how we're approaching it at that time, that you'll be familiar with it. Again, if you're intimidated because you've never used video editing software before, I will tell you this, I had no background when I took over this program at Hamilton. Even though I was a journalism advisor in another school, we did a print edition, so I got familiar with InDesign and Photoshop for that. I knew nothing. Students knew more than me, and they helped me figure it out. And more often than not, there is a video on YouTube for anything. And so don't assume, especially if you're cohort R or never in class, to be like, I don't know how to do this. My first step is going to be, let's be curious. Let's do a thing on YouTube. And I honestly, my searches sometimes, it'll be like, WeVideo how to do this. And something will come up. There's usually better resources than others, but there's usually some 2 to 3 minute clip. I usually don't want to watch more than that. And I can quickly skim through, get to the point where I'm stuck and figure it out. Of course, I'll be here to help you as well, as best I can, and in class if you are in person. But we can do this in Google Meet sessions if you are struggling at home as well, because we can share screens. All right, enjoy today. I will see some of you tomorrow. And I'm excited to be finally editing some video.